Hey Leos, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general love reading for September 1st through the 15th. We're going to go ahead and jump right in with the card pull, starting by grabbing a couple of oracle cards just to see what the overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card we have out is Give Your Relationship a Chance. Work on your partnership. Let's get another oracle card for you and see what other energies are surrounding you. And the second card that we have is Meditation Brings Answers. So we'll see how those fit into your overall reading, but let's get into some tarot and dig a little deeper into what's going on. So looking first at your current energy, what's going on with my Leos? We have the Three of Wands. And Leo's person, whether or not they're physically in your space right now or not, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. For current challenges, obstacles, what's hidden from you, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Advice from Spirit. Wow. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands and two more cards came out. We have the King of Chalices and we have the Sun. For potential outcome, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these a little bit further, starting again with your current energy. We have the Moon in reverse. For your person's energy, we have the Four of Cups. For what's currently hidden from you, we have the Devil. Advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for my Leo collective. We have the Magician in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Swords and we have the Hanged Man in reverse. All right, so let's grab some oracle cards, get some final messages for you before we get into the reading. Okay, your current energy, gratuity and taking out the trash. Your person's energy. What's happening with Leo's person? We have Bride and we also have Sweetheart. For what's currently hidden, challenges, obstacles, otherwise, we have Stork. Advice from Spirit. We have It's a Plan. And for potential outcome, we have Cool with Whatever. All right, so let's get into this for you, Leos. The overall energy that we have for this reading is give your relationship a chance and meditation brings answers. So it feels right now, I just saw a big question mark, right? That you're not sure whether or not this path with this person is one that you should continue on. There's a lot of uncertainty that's around you right now. And I think that you have questions that this person is not answering, whether it's because they're unable to or they're unwilling to. It's a lot of confusion swirling around you. And it feels like you're trying to decide at this point if this is even worth it. Like, should I even bother with this person? Should I expend any energy in this situation? It feels like you've given it a fair amount already, that you've given it a fair chance, and you're wondering if this is something that you need in your life, right? And so what I'm feeling is that this is a time for you to do a little bit of introspection, to meditate in whatever way is meaningful to you. Use an app, use, a video on YouTube, go for a walk, clean, however you are able to sort of clear your head so that the answers that you're looking for to answer some of these questions will start coming in. Looking at your current energy, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Moon in reverse, and we have two oracle cards, gratuity, being gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency, positivity, attracting what you want. And we have taking out the trash, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love, spring cleaning, and healing. So what this feels like is that you have been really, really patient. You have been very patient in this situation while you were sort of waiting for things to reveal themselves. You've sort of kept a positive mindset. I don't think that this situation has like dragged you into the depths of hell, but you're starting to come to a point, I think, where you're like, you know what, my grace is being tested. I think it's being taken advantage of. And because you don't want to get to that negative place, you're really thinking now whether or not it's time for you to move on, whether or not you need to just sort of cut your losses, leave things where they are, and move forward. You know, pouring that energy and love back into yourself. This is sort of where that confusion comes in, because it genuinely feels like you're a kind-hearted person, like you're not out to hurt anybody. You're not here for drama or chaos or anything like that, but you just want to know that you're not being taken advantage of, and that your patience and your grace is not being overlooked or abused. Looking at your person, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have 2 more oracle cards. The first one is bride, wife, partner, interested in, love of a lifetime, wedding or event, a commitment or advancement. And we also have sweetheart, romance, infatuated, want you back, courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, and sorry. So this person, and I'm going to say this as nicely as I can, they have issues. They have some issues. It almost feels as though they are the type to self-sabotage, right? They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be left out in the cold. They don't want to be rejected. But at the same time, it seems as though they're sabotaging themselves, almost in a way rejecting you, even though they're interested. It feels as though they have some sort of unresolved baggage. They got some things that they haven't dealt with in the past. It feels like a tug of war between them wanting to be with you and being in a place of fear. So looking at the current challenges, obstacles, what might be hidden from you, we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. We have the Devil, and we also have Stork. A new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, or inspiration. So this is sort of what you're up against right now, right? With the 4 of Wands in reverse, that's the 1111 card. That's usually stability, family, happiness, commitment. That's not what you're getting right now. There's a lot of negative behavior that's happening. I don't think that it's on your side. It's on the other person's side. And I think what is going to happen is that there is going to be the birth of something new. And when we get to the outcome, we'll see what that might be, because this is going to be a change. What I feel very strongly is that there is a change coming in that is positive. Right? It's a new beginning, but we'll have to see whether or not that new beginning is you going your own way, or if that's with this person. So let's stay tuned. What we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Chalices. We have the Sun. We have the Magician in reverse, and we also have It's a Plan. So what I'm feeling right now is that Spirit is saying that don't let emotions sort of get the better of you. you've done a really good job in sort of remaining balanced, remaining stable, even in the face of all of these questions and uncertainty that you might have. You have operated with grace and from a loving manner. So Spirit is saying, do not change that about yourself. Continue looking on, I guess, the sunny side of the street, with the sun. Focus on your happiness. There's nothing that you need to sort of do or manipulate here. This is all about making sure that you stay centered, that you stay in your happy, stable place, going into that place of quiet, meditating and getting the answers that you need. So figure out how to sort of carve out some time to do that. Make sure that you approach this from a very grounded and stable place, a very calm place, a place of positivity. You don't want to sort of do what this person's doing and self-sabotage as you do your sort of evaluation process on what you want for yourself and how and whether or not you move forward in this interaction with this other person. So looking at the potential outcome, we have the 7 of Chalices in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. And we also have Cool with Whatever. Being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. So what it seems like for the foreseeable future, I think that you are going to take a little bit of a step back from this person, right? I think that you're just going to say, you know what? If you're not giving me your energy, I'm not going to give you mine. I'm not mad about it. I'm just not going to put any more effort in. So if we talk, when we talk, cool. If we see each other, when we see each other, fine. But it feels like you're tempering your expectations with this person until they can show you something different, because you're not going to be knocked out of character waiting around for them, and you're not going to try and force them to be the person that you're looking for. There's no way, I think you understand that there's no way that you can force them out of this self-sabotaging energy. This is something that they have to do for themselves. But what I am seeing is that after quite a bit of restlessness and disappointment and self-reflection on this person's end, once you sort of dial it back, I think that they will come to the realization that you are their choice, that you are someone that they want in their life, that them holding back, them not expressing, them sort of keeping their feelings to themselves is not what's going to make them happy. And so seeing as though you are their one, they're going to come out of this. They're going to start seeing things differently. They're going to start moving differently. They are going to sort of have that aha moment, like the light finally flicked on, and they're going to see things for what they are. They're going to sort of drop this disillusionment that they have. So let's grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message we have for our Leo collective. Leo collective, what final message does Spirit have? And what we have for you is cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So I think that this card actually goes for both you and your person, right? Your person is now coming into this awareness that he or she is going to get what they give from you. And so if they're giving indecision, if they're getting self-sabotage, if they're giving off the impression that they're not super invested, well, guess what? You're not going to be invested either. Bye. Figure it out. I'll be fine. Maybe you won't, but that won't be my concern. So I think your person is starting to realize that. And I think that you see that as well, which is why you're trying so hard to stay in this place of balance and happiness and taking care of yourself. Because you know that with or without this person, if you come out of that energetic space, then all you're going to do is attract more of that to you. And that's not what you want. That's not what you worked for. So I think that this person is going to come around. I think that, once you sort of clear your head, your space, then you'll be okay with letting them go for a little while. And again, not being mad, not being petty or vindictive or anything like that, but okay with letting them figure out whatever it is that they need to do in order to make sure that they're a good partner. And I think that they'll do that because they want to be a good partner for you. They think super highly of you. And I think that with a little bit of soul searching on your end, that you'll again come to the place where you're okay with walking away and focusing on yourself, returning that energy. They're not. They don't want that energy. They want this loving, kind, gracious energy, and they're going to start giving that to you so that they can see it coming from you. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.